Hey everyone, this is Eric from Push Along Videos. Now in this very special series, I'll be looking at some of the games that I played at Pax Unplugged 2017. Now recently I was at Pax Unplugged 2017 to take a look at what it's like. I've been to other PAX events and I always notice that there's a board gaming area there, but this time this is an entire convention dedicated to mostly board games. There were some video games there as well, but mostly board games. So I had a chance to go there, take a look at what it's like, and also play some games. So in this very special series, I'll be talking about some of the games that I've played at PAX Unplugged and general first impressions of the games. So this is not a full review per se, but it should give you a pretty good idea of what the games are like as I played them and give you my impressions as well. So let's take a look at the games that I've played. Now I just want to take a moment here to thank my sponsors. Alright, Fun Again Games. Push Your Luck Video is an affiliate of Fun Again Games. So if you go to funagaingames.com and when you check out after you buy any games there, if you put my code PULV, that's Papa Umbrella Lima Virgo. All right, in the affiliate code section, a little bit of kickback comes back to me as well. So thank you very much if you do that. And also, I'd like to thank Tasty Minstrel Games for sponsorship. Tasty Minstrel now has a podcast and is run by my very good friend Lance, the Undead Viking. So if you want to take a listen to what Tasty Minstrel has to say about the board game industry, about the games they're releasing, do check out their podcast as well. This is a first look at Majesty for the Realm. This is by designer Marc-Andre, by publisher Hans Gluck in Zman Games. It's 2 to 4 players and takes about 20 to 4 minutes to play. Now this is a very light game. What you're doing is that players are drafting characters into their tableau. Alright, whenever they draft characters into a tableau, they'll activate the building that the character belongs to. And all you're doing is that you're just drafting 12 characters. Alright, once 12 characters have been drafted, then the game ends. Whoever has the most points will win. So there are different buildings that you're activating. Alright, the first one is the farm, which if you draft a farmer, alright, you'll be putting it there and who will give you a number of points. Most of these buildings will just give you points. And the points comes in the form of these very nice Splendor-like chips. Alright, chips. They're just like Splendor. Alright, just but a bit smaller. But it feels the same. Alright, so that's really cool component. A lot of people always like Splendor chips, and so I'm glad that they put it in here because it makes it feel better to play around with it instead of the normal. They could have done it with normal cardboard scoring points, but they did it with this, and it's really cool. The second building you can activate is the brewery. So brewery means that for every brewery worker that you have there, you get 2 points plus an extra worker. Why you need to get workers is because during the game, alright, you have these 5 workers in front of you, and you can use them to get workers that are further down in the line. So there's a tableau, there's a market of workers that can get. But if you don't have the first one, which is free, then you need to put one of your workers there and you can get second one, so on and so forth. Which means that later on you might find workers that people do not want, becomes more attractive because you get these workers. Now if you get more workers then the 5 at the end of the turn, for each worker you have extra, you get 1 point. So it's still good for you to get more workers. Now the brewery is interesting because it means that for every other player that has at least one miller or one person in the mill, alright, they will also get 2 points. The cottage means that per miller person working in brewery and witch that you have, right, because the witches apparently heal you, alright, you get 2 points each. The guardhouse means that for every knight, alright, and soldier and person working in the innkeeper, alright, that you have, you get 2 points each. The barracks means that for per soldier you have, you get 3 points each. The innkeeper means that per innkeeper you have, you get 4 points each. And also every other player that has at least one brewer will get 3 points. Lastly, the castle gives you 5 points plus 1 worker per noble that you have. Lastly, the infirmary is every card that you have there, every worker that you have there that's injured, you get -1 points. Now, why would you have people people that are injured is because the barracks. Whenever someone activates the barrack, you count the number of soldiers you have there compared to other players, defenders. If you have more than them, then they will need to make one of their leftmost worker cards be injured. That means they flip it over, and it means that they lose the power to activate or to get more benefit from that particular building when they activate it again. At the same time, they also get -1 points at the end of the game. So that's really interesting. The thing about this game is also it's two-sided. So these buildings are double-sided, so you can play with either side. I haven't played with the second side yet, so I'm interested to see how different the other side will be. As what I can tell right now is that they provide different types of scoring, so it'll make for a different game every time you play it. So my first impressions of Majesty is that it's an easy game. It's really easy to get in, easy to play. But at the same time, it's pretty interesting as well because you need to choose what kind of workers you activate. Depending on your opponents, you're also trying to see what you can do to screw with them, and so on and so forth. It might be too easy for some players because it is pretty simple to play. Maybe there might be more depth to the game later on as I play more. But as first impression goes, I kind of like it. It's fun to play. The chits are very, very nice as well to use as scoring points. And yeah, so I had quite a lot of fun with Majesty. So I would definitely recommend it. And I'm not sure where you can find it right now, but if it's by Zman Games, it should be easily available in the States pretty soon. So thank you so much for watching.